Hi, I'm Mary Lauren. I'll be your registered dietitian for today.
I'm Albert McCall. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How's your weekend been?
That's pretty good. I hung out with some friends yesterday, went to the UK game, went out to eat last night, had a couple beers.
Okay.
How about you?
I got to watch some of the game. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go,
Oh,
but
that's terrible. It was great. It was such a good game.
it was a good game. Were you cheering for UK
Oh,
or
absolutely.
Okay, so it was a sad loss.
Terrible.
Okay.
Hate UCLA.
Me too. Do you normally go to the games?
Oh, every game. I have season tickets.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go with anybody in particular?
Well, my wife goes with me from time to time, but she's not too big on basketball. Football's one of her games, so I usually take one of my friends usually.
Okay, well that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing to do every week.
Oh God, yeah, it's awesome. I love it. Love hanging out with my friends.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, will you tell me a little bit about what brought you in today?
Well, I don't normally go in for a checkup, but it's been a couple of years since I've really gotten sick. I guess. Well, I was feeling kind of tight in my chest the other day. I went to the doctor, and my doctor said I had high cholesterol and I should see a dietitian. He referred me to you, and well, next thing you know, here I am.
Oh, well, this is a great place for you to be. We can definitely talk through some things, and I can discuss high cholesterol with you, and we can help you out.
All right, sounds good.
Perfect. Okay. So you are here for the high cholesterol. Okay.
Absolutely.
And I'm just going to look through your sheets really quickly. Okay, and it says that you work in administration.
I'm a business administration of a small company downtown called Dot.
Okay, that's awesome. How long have you been doing that?
Well, let's see here. I've been in business administration since probably the late 2000s. About 2020, about 2010, 2009, in that area.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, if you would like to get started, we can go over a 24-hour recall of what you ate yesterday. That was a typical day, and then we can kind of analyze your diet from there. Would that work for you?
No, that worked. That seems fine.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So what time was your first meal yesterday?
Oh, me and my wife have breakfast every Sunday morning over at Doodles on North Limestone.
Okay.
I get the same thing every time: gravy and biscuits with eggs and a side of bacon.
Okay.
And then a cup of coffee.
It was gravy, biscuit,
eggs, and a side of bacon.
And how many pieces of bacon do you think that was?
That was two. They're pretty fat pieces.
2 large pieces. Okay, and then how many biscuits did you have?
2.
2 biscuits? And they were just the big, white, fluffy, flaky ones?
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay. And then how many, what serving size, will you show me with your hands how many eggs you think you consumed?
We had 2 eggs for about that big a piece, for the yolk, about yay big.
Okay. So 2 eggs. And then you said you had a cup of coffee?
Cup of coffee, a mimosa, and a large glass of milk.
Okay. And how many ounces do you think the coffee was? Was it just a small coffee cup, or was it one of the larger ones?
It was the 8 ounce.
The 8 ounce coffee?
Yeah, it was 8 ounce coffee with a shot of espresso.
Espresso. Did you put any
artificial sweetener?
Creamer, artificial sweetener? What kind, do you know?
Splenda.
Splenda, okay. And how many packages did you put?
Oh, just one.
One package? Okay. And then with your milk, do you know if it was whole?
2%.
2%. Okay. And how many ounces do you think that was?
It's probably a 16 ounce glass.
16 ounce? Okay. And you said you do this every Sunday?
Every Sunday.
Oh, that's a great tradition. And what time was that?
Oh, every Sunday at 9.
9 o'clock?
Yep.
Okay.
I get up at 8, start the coffee in the morning, and then she gets up at 8:15. We're ready by 8:30. We're downtown by about 9.
Okay. Do you live close to downtown?
Not too awful close. We live down on Tate's Creek there over on Andover.
Okay.
So, about 15-minute drive from downtown.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Not terrible.
Okay. And then what time do you think your next meal was?
Let's see here. Answer here. She cooked about 4 o'clock that day.
4 o'clock?
She probably cooked about 4 o'clock that day.
And that was your lunch?
It was.
Okay.
She just cooked just a little stir fry with some chicken and rice, broccoli, cooked in teriyaki, that sort of thing.
Okay. And it was it white or brown rice?
It was brown rice.
Okay. And then how much do you think you ate of rice?
I'd probably say I ate probably about 2 fistfuls of rice.
2 fistfuls? Okay. And then how much chicken do you think was in there?
See here, she usually cuts about 3 breasts, so I'd say I probably had about a breast and a half.
A breast and a half? Okay. And then, with the vegetables, how much do you think you had?
I mean, there was like, it was mixed between, broccoli and onion and, all that sort of stuff. So I'd probably say I probably had a good fair portion of vegetables as well.
Okay.
Yeah, she cuts up a lot. She tries to keep me healthy.
Okay. And that was stir fried?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if it was in oil or butter or how she did it?
Yeah. So she always starts off with olive oil, to get the meat going, get it fried, and then she has the vegetables, and then she has the teriyaki sauce. That's really good.
It sounds amazing.
She got it from one of her friends in college.
Oh, okay. That's really fun that she's still cooking it today. Mm-hmm. And then, did you have any snacks between breakfast and lunch? Let's
see here. I had a drink.
You had a drink?
Yeah.
What kind of drink was this?
I had 2 glasses of Blanton's on the Rocks.
Okay. And what time do you think you had this?
Let's see here. Sean came over about 1.
Sean, is this one of your friends?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Came over about 1. We had a couple drinks and discussed sports, watched a little football.
Okay, and this was before the basketball game, I assume? Okay. Okay. And did he go to the game with you yesterday?
He did.
Okay.
He did.
Good, fun. And then what was the next time you ate after lunch?
We had dinner. Last night at Malone's around 9.
Oh, yum.
Mm-hmm.
And who was we?
It would be me, my wife, Sean, and his wife.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And are y'all over the place?
Oh, absolutely. We went to college together.
Okay, that's great. What did you get at Malone's?
I had the 9-ounce filet with the grilled asparagus and the air whipped mashed potatoes. And I had a 22-ounce beer, two 20-ounce beers, and an old fashioned, and the bread. Of course, the bread.
Okay, and then how much do you think you had of the bread?
I'd probably say I had out of all the pieces, I had probably about half a loaf.
Half a loaf, okay. Mm-hmm. And then will you show me with your hands about how many mashed potatoes you had?
Oh, yeah, right there. About a good fist, yeah.
Okay. And then you said it was a 9-ounce filet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was there any dressings on that or seasonings?
There was Bernaise sauce.
Bernaise, okay.
Yeah, I believe that is just fat.
Okay. And then was that the last time you ate yesterday? Did you have an evening snack?
I did have a little evening snack last night. Okay. Snuck downstairs and had a little Debbie cake last night before bed.
A little Debbie cake?
Yeah.
Okay.
My little secret pleasure.
Okay. And what time do you think this was?
This was probably right about 10:50 because I was planning to go to bed about 11.
Okay. And is this pretty much a typical day for you?
Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Okay. Well, if you don't mind, we can look at your 24-hour recall that you just gave me and kind of relate it to some changes if you want some tips on just improving your diet to lower your cholesterol.
Absolutely.
Okay. So cholesterol, I'll show you this little handout right here that I have for you. But cholesterol is a waxy substance that's in the body. And so when the problem with it is that it's fine in little bits, but whenever you have too much of it, it will build up. And like you're saying, you have tightness in your chest and it can lead to heart disease. So, I have a picture right here for you and you can look through this. But, this right here, this diagram is showing you that there's different types of cholesterol. So there's going to be LDL cholesterol and HDL. And LDL is your bad cholesterol, and HDL is considered your good cholesterol. And I have a little bit more information in this pamphlet about the two types of cholesterol. But the problem is when you have this cholesterol, the LDL will, if you have too much of it, will build up. And as you can see in this diagram right here, as it keeps building up, it'll build like a plaque wall on your arteries, which will cause a blockage and can cause like heart attacks and strokes and stuff like that. So that's kind of why your doctor referred you today.
Okay.
And LDL comes from your diet. And so it's found on this pamphlet right here. You can see that there's sources of cholesterol right here, but it comes mostly from like animal fats and products. So it's in your milk that you're eating and your cheeses, the red meat, so like the steak that you had last night, and then some of your baked goods, like your processed foods. So it would be in that cake the Debbie cake that you ate yesterday evening. But yes, it is. I understand that. We all have some of those. But if you want to look through your 24-hour recall, we can kind of talk about little places that we can make changes.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So in the morning, the gravy was going to have a lot of fat. And it's okay in moderation, and you said that this was your tradition every Sunday, so that's not bad in moderation. But the biscuits could have trans fats in it and saturated fats, which is going to be a high source of this cholesterol. So trying to maybe limit these a little bit, maybe have one biscuit instead of two. Do you think that's something you can
portions,
do? Right, okay. And your bacon is this... just, I assume, typical pork bacon. Yeah. Okay, this is a really fatty source of meat, so you're going to want to try to stick towards lean proteins. Okay. So, have you ever tried turkey bacon?
I have not.
Okay. It's really good source of protein, and it has a similar texture, but it's not as fatty. So if you would be willing to try that, do you think that's something you could try?
I could potentially try it, at least give it a shot.
Right, and if you don't like it, that's fine. Just making small changes is great. And then your milk is going to have cholesterol in it, but milk is healthy for you, so in moderation, you definitely need this in your diet. So, and your alcohol is definitely of concern. In moderation, it's fine. And I know yesterday was a game day, so you're going to partake a little bit more than you probably typically would every day.
Absolutely. I don't quite drink as much on a Monday through Friday as I would on Saturday or Sunday.
Right. That's completely understandable. And then your dinner was great. Brown rice is actually a great source of fiber and everything. So this was, your dinner was an excellent all around. I mean, your lunch is an excellent meal.
I gotcha.
Do you like this meal? Is this something?
Yeah, my wife, she just, when she don't cook all the time, she works as well. So, she always tries to take time on the weekends and cook, and that's one of her favorites to cook. Okay. So.
Yeah, and having these whole grains is definitely really healthy for you, and the vegetables. So how do you feel about this meal? Do you think that was probably, like one of your more healthy meals of the day?
I would say so, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Perfect. And chicken is a really lean source of protein, which has lower cholesterol in it, so that's a good protein source. And then your dinner, your 9-ounce filet, is a typical serving of meat is about the size of a deck of cards. Okay. So if you look at a deck of cards, they're pretty small. It's about 3 ounces. So this is going to be 3 servings of meat in one sitting. So that's actually a lot of cholesterol in one sitting. So maybe, have you ever tried having a smaller portion of meat, or is this just kind of your...
Oh, no, that's my pride and joy right there.
Pride and joy. I completely understand that. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe we could potentially maybe lower the portion on it.
Right.
Maybe, maybe we could do maybe the 7 or the 6 ounce.
Yeah, that would be a great place to start. Yeah. I think that would be really good. And then your bread is fine to eat in moderation again, but...
Yeah, I don't normally eat bread by itself unless it's there, so...
Okay.
I think we're safe on that one.
Right. That's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
And then your Debbie cake is going to have trans fats in it, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Is this kind of like a Twinkie type?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's actually exactly the same.
Okay. So this is going to be a very high source of cholesterol.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we could, do you know of any snacks that might be healthier that you could substitute in?
When I was a kid, I used to eat a lot of peanut butter and cracker. But I always thought the cracker was, I always eat too much of it. I always felt like I would sit down and, with a thing of peanut butter and cracker before you know it, I ate like 15 of them.
That's understandable. Yeah. With that, maybe you could get whole grain crackers and maybe make like cracker sandwiches with the peanut butter in the middle, and that you could maybe make like 4 of them or 6 of them, and so then you portion them out instead of make them all at once before eating them.
Okay, yeah.
That might help limit your consumption. But do you have any other questions about your diet?
Exercise. I don't really do a whole lot of exercise, because I do work a lot.
Right.
So, what little tips could you give me for like a busy work schedule for someone to work out?
Right. Well, does your wife enjoy walking or doing anything like that?
That lady finds she has a lunch break that's 2 hours long, and she goes every lunch break and works out.
Okay.
So she just kind of has just that break, in the day, and that's what she does with it too. She says it helps her relax, so that's what she does.
Have y'all ever tried walking together?
When we have time, we do walk from time to time on the weekends.
Okay. That's a great place to start, and it doesn't have to be strenuous exercise. Even just taking like maybe a 20 or 30 minute walk after dinner each day would be a great place to start. Or maybe during your lunch break, like she does, maybe walk around the building or something. And you said it's downtown is where you work? Okay. Do you typically eat at work, or do you...
Main Street Deli every day.
Okay. How far away is that from work?
It's probably about a block.
Okay. And do you typically walk there, or do you drive?
I typically walk because, it's just, like I said, right down the street, we steep to the drive.
Right. Okay. Well, that's another way to get a little bit of exercise in, is walking to wherever you're going if it's within a reasonable distance. So just little modifications.
I gotcha.
Do any of your friends, or do you enjoy doing activities like sports or anything?
Oh, absolutely. I play sports as much as I can with my friends. I try to play at least one pickup game of basketball a week.
Okay, that's great. And I know you enjoy basketball since you go to the games.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Big Cats.
That's awesome. Well, that would be a great way to introduce more exercise into your diet. So maybe, introducing maybe exercising or doing a pickup game of basketball during the week rather than just on the weekends. Do you think that's something that you could try?
Potentially, like I said, if I can find time. Like I said, very busy.
That's understandable. It's hard to come home from work and bet you're exhausted.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then with your diet, some ways that you could increase or lower your LDL cholesterol would be to lose a little bit of weight if you see that that's necessary, but it seems that you're at a rather healthy weight right now. Do you feel...
I feel healthy. I was kind of taken aback when my doctor said, I had a slightly high cholesterol. So. Right.
And in here you can kind of see the cholesterol readings, and so this will tell you, like, they gave you a range, I'm sure, when you were in there, and I don't have it on these forms, but if you look at the forms that they gave you back, it'll tell you which category you're in, and so then you can kind of manage it.
I got you. Oh, that's good. That's helpful to know.
Yeah, it definitely is. And once you have high cholesterol, you can always go back down to the acceptable levels just by improving your diet.
I got you.
Exercise.
I got you.
So
not too bad. Nothing drastic.
No, just little modifications. And it looks like you enjoy eating like vegetables and brown rice and stuff like that. So, and chicken. So increasing these healthy foods will definitely lower your cholesterol. Now, if you don't mind, we can come up with 3 goals, maybe to work on in the meantime until I see you after the new year. Does that sound okay?
That sounds fine. Let's see here. Probably eat more vegetables.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna let you write these down.
Okay. No problem. Let's see here. Eat more vegetables.
Okay. That's a great one.
Be more aware of serving sizes.
And that'll definitely help, especially when you're eating like the steaks and the mashed potatoes and gravy and everything. That can help you lower your cholesterol just fine.
And I guess I should probably drink a little less too.
I think that's a good goal. Moderation. It's definitely good.
Alrighty.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today, and I look forward to seeing you in January.
Alright, sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.